What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Paul Anthony here with the word of the day. Yes, the word of the day. Love. That's complicated and complex. What is it really? Let's talk about it.
It's the word of the, it's the word of the, it's the word of the word of the word of the day. It's the word of the day.
Because of God sending his son Jesus, he is recreating us into a new type of people. And so, as he's creating us into these new type of people, what begins to happen is there's a certain type of fruit that should come out of our lives, a type of fruit of the Spirit, an attribute that changes in us from the inside out. We call this the fruit of the Spirit. Galatians chapter 5, verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Let's focus on the word love, which is brotherly love, charity, benevolence. This might sound a little bit different than your version of love, which might be a passionate desire for someone or something. It may be a sexual desire, and that's what the world does. We distort things and we manipulate things and we twist them. And so when God created this, he created it to be beautiful and amazing. So what is love? 1 Corinthians 13, love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Before God created the world and the universe as we know it, he was self-sufficient in and of himself. But then he began to create, he began to speak. And as he spoke with his breath, the universe and the stars were made. And then he made the earth and put it on its proper axis, creating gravity and atoms and molecules and putting all these things together. And as the water was flowing, he began to speak and make it calm, putting control and order to the world. Then the earth began to rise out of the ground as he spoke, and he began to create seasons and vegetation and plants and animals and birds and sea creatures. And then Genesis chapter 1 verse 27, let us make man in our own image, in the image of God, imago Dei, in the image of God. We are created to reflect God, to represent God here on earth. And so we have this God who's self-sufficient in himself, but yet making human beings to be partners with him on this planet, to rule and to reign and to enjoy life and habitation. But then sin entered the world. Sin distorted and decayed what was good, like love. With love, now what we do is we take when we should give. And what begins to happen is sin distorts everything. And so when it comes to love, we're supposed to properly express it with the love of God in mind, and yet we do it with selfish motives. But God didn't give up. No. He kept loving humanity, and he worked through this nation called Israel, and he sent Jesus. And he sent Jesus to model this, to love God and to love people. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever shall believe in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Jesus modeled this perfectly. Love God, love people. He gave of himself so other people can have life. And then at the end of his life, he literally gave himself up to be an offering to pay for the payment of sin. Yes, sin. This is disobedience to God. And there was a cosmic fracture that happened when man sinned for the first time. But Jesus made it perfect and whole. So when we trust and we believe in Jesus, he does this recreation into his people so that our attributes, instead of taking, And what we get to do is we lay down our lives so other people can have life. This is what love is. It's not just a feeling, rather it's a choice. It's a conscious choice to lay down our life for the betterment of someone else. And this is exactly what Jesus does to us. As God pours out his love on us so we can experience this love, we pour it out into our homes, into our communities, into our workplaces, and into the ends of the earth. And so we are to love. And that's the word of the day.